will be having a small presentation from Exide. I would like to invite Mr. Sagar Sen Gupta, Senior Manager Product Development, VRLA Exide. Thank you.
We basically speaking on two of our newest products in our portfolio. One is the Exide high power front terminal range of products, which is specially designed and developed for data center application. And subsequently, I will be also taking you through the NXT Plus product range. Next. So in this product range, which is specially designed for data centers, as you know that these batteries are rated slightly different from the regular 12-volt batteries, which are basically C20 capacity rated. These are rated at 15 minutes power rating. This comes in 340 watt, 450 watt, 560 watt, 640 watt, and 750 watt. These are the watt deliverable per cell up to an N cell voltage of 1.67 volts per cell. And we have the entire product range. These are typically as per the international global standards. And the added benefit here is that these batteries can be fitted in the standard 19-inch and 23-inch racks. So these can be installed either in the regular racks that we installed our traditional VRLA batteries, but these batteries can also be fitted in the standard rack dimensions. Next. So why front access range? Now, this is basically a one-stop battery solution which gives you an optimized battery design. I'll come to that. It gives superior safety and reliability. How is it so? I'll explain. And the best-in-class service life. Next. Okay, now how it is an optimized battery design? We all know that the power that is generated inside the battery through the chemical reaction, it has to flow through the battery. There is a group bar, then the terminal, and then it comes to the load, caters to the load. So if you can reduce the internal path length of the current, then you minimize voltage drop, and that's how you are able to deliver more power. This is precisely the design feature which is incorporated in these batteries. The path length or the group bar or the top lead is significantly reduced compared to traditional batteries. Next. In terms of safety and reliability, these comes installed with integrated vent valves, where you have, in addition to the vent, a flame arrestor, which arrests any external flame to propagate inside the battery. As you know that inside the battery, there will be hydrogen accumulated. So any external spark, if it migrates to the inside of the battery, it can be catastrophic. So there is a flame arrestor which restricts that. And additionally, this product range comes in exclusive UL 94 compliant V0 grade of plastic material. So it's a fire retardant grade. Next. In terms of service life, we are aware that the traditional 12-volt batteries generally delivers around 4 to 6 years of service life, float service life. Here, this range will deliver at least 6 to 7 years of service life. So this is an improvement in terms of life over the traditional batteries. Next. Next. Besides that, what are the benefits to the customer? Now, as you can see, just click once. So this is basically a comparison of a traditional lead-acid battery with an equivalent front terminal. As you can see from the footprint, that it can deliver more power with a lower footprint. So if you do a proper calculation, you can get or arrive at least anywhere between 20 to 40% lower footprint for installing the front terminal range of high power batteries. Next. Besides that, it also, another click please. Can you click once more? Yeah. So besides that, these, by its very design, these batteries can be installed very easily because the terminals are at the front. And that's how the name, the front terminal range of products. So these can be fitted both through the top as well as they have this ledge in the front. So if you don't have the option of fitting or tightening the connectors at the top, you can as well do it in the front. So this gives a lot of room for ease of maintenance and installation. Next. Just to take you through, I have taken an example just to give you an idea of what are the benefits. So I have taken a UPS rating of around 50 kilo kVA. And having done the sizing, I can show you, if you look at the last 2 rows in this table, for a standard product where you require 50 numbers of EP200 batteries, for the front axis range, which delivers more power, you will require lesser number of batteries. So this is the best benefit that you can get out of this. Besides this, as I have told or talked about the footprint, on the table at the right, this shows you the benefit in terms of the overall footprint that you need for installing these batteries. So can you click once more? So you can see that for this specific sizing, you can get as high as a 40% reduction in overall footprint. For maybe a different case of sizing, it will still be there. It will be anywhere between 20 to 40% of benefit in terms of footprint. Next. So I have just given you a glimpse. The example that I had shown in the previous slide, I have basically shown it in a 3-dimensional. This is the installation for your traditional batteries, those 50 numbers. So you require a space anywhere between 5 meters by 6.2 meters. Now, if I do the same installation with the front terminal batteries, click next. Next. So this is the installation with the front terminal batteries. Here, you still require a 5 meters length, but the 6.2 is now reduced to 3.8 meters. So this is the benefit in terms of the footprint. Click once more. So this, in turn, gives the benefit to the customer in reducing both the real estate cost, because you need lesser space to install your batteries, as well as it can reduce the overall air conditioning cost, because you need a smaller room to install the batteries. Next. Next. Of course, the question arises in our mind how this is achieved. So can you click once more? So how this is achieved is basically that it's a completely new design where we ensure better interaction between the active material and the grid. It also provides more surface area, and we use a more corrosion-resistant alloy, which helps delivers greater life. Next. So this is the entire range. As I have told you, 340 watt, the entire data sheet is captured here. Next. 450, 560 watt. Next. 640, and finally the 750 watt batteries. Next. So coming on to the, this is the other product range that we have launched recently, is the NXT Plus range. As you can see in the ads, that even a split second matters. So this is what it does. It's a far more reliable product compared to our standard EP range. Next. So this comes in the entire range right from 26 to 200. 26, 42, 65, 75, 100, 120, 150, and 200. How is it? I'll just take a couple of minutes. How is it different from the traditional batteries? Next. So this is basically a comparison in terms of the float service life. On your left is the traditional one, and on your right is the NXT Plus service life. So if you compare the graph at any temperature, so this shows you the life over the entire operating temperature range. So if you compare at any given temperature, you will see the benefits in terms of the float service life for the NXT Plus range. Next. How this is achieved? It's basically through a more finer and uniform grain size distribution, which helps minimize the corrosion, and that's how it extends the corrosion life of the batteries. Next. In terms of active material, NXT Plus uses a far more robust crystal structure, which again helps deliver longer life. So on your left is the one for the traditional batteries, on your right is the one for NXT Plus. Next. In addition, we use a special additive in the electrolyte, which minimizes the sulfation of the top lead, the group bar and the interstrap wells. On your left is what happens with a regular additive. On your right is basically the usage of the special additive completely minimizes the sulfation that can happen and which can lead to premature battery failures. So that is eliminated. And finally, again, from the reliability aspect, this range is again exclusively in fire retardant grade of plastic. So that's how it provides the reliability against any catastrophic fire or anything that can happen. I think my presentation ends with that. Thank you.